In the bustling town of Al-Azhar, from amidst the narrow winding streets shadowed by the ancient minarets and sun-dappled courtyards, emanated a story that would stir the hearts of many. It was the story of young Amina, a gifted artisan, known throughout her town for her exquisite craftsmanship in lantern making, a skill passed down through generations in her family. Amina's lanterns were not mere vessels of light. They were intricate symphonies of glass and metal, intertwined with verses of the Quran, which she delicately inscribed. Each piece not only illuminated spaces, but also whispered tales of faith, hope, and resilience. It was said that her creations had a unique blessing, a barakah that spread warmth and guidance to any home they graced. As Ramadan approached, the demand for Amina's lanterns soared. Houses, streets, and mosques sought the celestial glow of her art to honor the holy month. Amidst this bustling time, an old sage named Imam Faisal visited Amina's workshop. His presence was revered by all, his wisdom a beacon that drew the faithful from afar. He observed Amina's careful craftsmanship and, recognizing her devotion, decided to bestow upon her an ancient secret. From within the folds of his robe, he produced a dusty, time-worn book bound in faded leather. "This," he said, his voice trembling with emotion, "is the manuscript of Al-Nur. Within lies designs lost to time, gifted from the heavens, meant to bring peace and light. It is now yours to protect and propagate." Elated yet humbled, Amina accepted the tome, aware of the responsibility it bestowed upon her. Night after night, she pored over the ancient texts, her heart brimming with inspiration. Her creations began to reflect deeper meanings, symbols that spoke of unity and divine wisdom. Each lantern became not just an object of beauty, but a bearer of stories and forgotten truths. The night before Eid, a mysterious figure appeared at her door. Dressed in a simple traveler's cloak, his eyes held stories of distant lands. He introduced himself as Khalid, a merchant who roamed the deserts and cities, trading goods and tales. He had heard of Amina's lanterns and wished to carry them across the seas, to light up the hearts of those in distant, dark corners of the world. With a heart fluttering with excitement and uncertainty, Amina agreed. She packed several lanterns, each inscribed with the most powerful verses of the Quran and designs from the manuscript. As Khalid departed with the load, she whispered a prayer for their journey to be safe and for the lanterns to spread their sacred light far and wide. Months passed, and stories began to trickle back. Tales of a small village in Andalusia, where a lantern in a humble mosque rekindled unity in a community torn by strife. A story from a bustling market in Samarkand, where a lantern's light led a lost child back to his mother. Each story was a testament to the lantern's divine purpose, fueling Amina's passion further. Eventually, Khalid returned, his eyes sparkling with tales of wonder and gratitude. Villages and cities had embraced the lanterns, and the demand for the luminaries of Al-Azhar had grown exponentially. Amina knew that with this, her life's mission had truly begun. Through her hands, the divine designs continued to weave not just light, but threads of peace and understanding across the world, illuminating hearts as much as pathways. As Eid dawned over Al-Azhar, the minarets illuminated by a constellation of lanterns, Amina stood at her workshop's door, a serene smile playing on her lips. The light from the lanterns reflected in her eyes, a mirror to the radiant dawn, symbolizing a new beginning, for Amina, for Al-Azhar, and for all who came under the lantern's mystical glow.